Hello Power Rangers Lightning Collection fans, and welcome back to Lightning Storm, the series where lightning always strikes twice as we talk about everything that has happened in the past week for the Power Rangers Lightning Collection. Now today is of course not a Saturday, it is a Friday, but we had a Fan First Friday event for Power Rangers that just wrapped up a little while ago, and of course with that we did have some brand new Lightning Collection reveals to discuss. Now first, before I get into it, two real quick things. First of all, if you would like to see the live reaction to the live stream that happened this morning, that video is already here on the channel. You can check out the full reaction to the full 50-minute Fan First Friday. And also, because of the fact we're doing this Lightning Storm episode today, there will not be a Lightning Storm episode tomorrow because it'd be kind of redundant to cover all this news today and then have nothing to talk about tomorrow. So this will be the only episode of Lightning Storm for the week. So let's go ahead and get right on into it with what we had from the Fan First Friday. So this was a pretty historic Fan First Friday because prior to the event, no pictures leaked out for the stuff that was going to be revealed today, which is honestly pretty amazing because usually, things leak out. Now we only had a little tiny bit-ish, it was big, there was cool stuff for a Lightning Collection, but we only had one wave revealed. So Wave 9 was revealed today and is going up for pre-order at 1 p.m. EST, which I'm recording this around 12:30 EST, so I'm pretty sure by the time this is up, the pre-orders are already up, so I will put pre-order links down in the description below for, when the wave comes out on pre-orders officially and stuff all like that. So, Wave 9, let's go ahead and discuss what we have here. So, of course, we had the codes for Wave 9 for a very long amount of time. They were found back in September at the Walmart system, so we knew they were a thing that was happening for a long period of time. And we got 3/4 of the wave completely correct. So BLM Mars is going to be our in-space black figure, the one that was pushed from Wave 7 to Wave 9. LGY Earth is Lost Galaxy Blue. The Rad Mercury is of course SPD Green, and our mysterious ZTH Tenga is actually going to be a Tengu Warrior from Mighty Morphin Season 3. So they coded it as a Zeo figure with the ZTH code, just like they did with the Z-Putty from Wave 7, also using the ZTH code when it should have used the SRE one. Don't know why they do that, but whatever. Let's go ahead and discuss the figures here. So first up, the first figure they revealed was SPD Green. So we have Bridge looking absolutely fantastic in my opinion. I think they really nailed that civilian head sculpt. I think the SPD ones in general have been very good renditions of the actors, and this is no exception for Matt Austin. It looks fantastic. Now Bridge is going to come with our basically run-of-the-mill SPD accessory, so he'll have his little, the Delta Breaker, or what is it called, the Delta Max Blaster, I think is what it's called. So you're going to have the full baton mode, the kind of blaster mode and everything. You're going to get that same effect piece we're getting with SPD Pink, I believe she has it, and we've had it before with Zeo Red. Actually, no, it's Zeo Green. Zeo Green has it, and Zeo Red has it, this little blast effect piece. You're going to get that from him in a new color, I believe. So that looks really cool. You're also going to, of course, get the SPD Morpher, the Delta Morpher, which does seem to be the inaccurate Wave 8 SPD Pink version, one where it doesn't have the full printing on it, just the big SPD down the whole length of it, which is kind of weird. So you're going to have Jack and Sky with accurate Delta Morphers, and then you're going to have Sid and Bridge with inaccurate ones. So I don't really know what they're doing with that, but SPD Green is here, and he's looking pretty good. Next up, they revealed In Space Black, which we have known for a long time this was our elusive BLM Mars figure that was supposed to be from Wave 7, then it got pushed, then Wave 7 didn't have a fourth unique figure, all that, a lot of stuff. We finally have him here. So Carlos is looking really good. I think they really nailed it on the civilian head sculpts this wave, and Carlos is no exception. Just like Bridge, I think they did a really good job capturing the actor's likeness and Carlos's likeness from In Space. Once again, just like SPD Green has run-of-the-mill SPD accessories, he's going to have run-of-the-mill In Space accessories with the Astro Blaster and things like that. Although, of course, he will have his Lunar Lance weapon, because of course he would have the Lunar Lance. And it does look that he has a brand new effect piece for the Lunar Lance, and it's like a swishing, kind of like a swoosh effect piece, something like that. I like it. I always like when we get new effect pieces. I also enjoy when we get old effect pieces in new colors. So, honestly, it's a win-win, regardless of what they do for that for me. I'm down. Next up, we had Lost Galaxy Blue announced. Now, here's where we get a little weird with how they're doing this. So, we knew Lost Galaxy Blue was coming, but the real question was he going to have just the shortened Quasar Saber? Was he going to have the Quasar Launcher like Red does in Wave 8? No. Once again, the Lost Galaxy figures cannot be consistent with their weapons that they come with. So Wave 8's Lost Galaxy Red only has the holstered version of the Quasar Saber and then the Quasar Launcher. To get the full Quasar Saber for Leo, you'd have to have bought that 2-pack back in 2019 for that to be a thing in your collection. Thankfully though, Kai has the holstered version of his Quasar Saber and the full extended version. So I'm really happy. If there was any weapon that I was wishing that they would all have, it would be their Quasar Sabers. I think that makes the most sense for them to all have. So he does thankfully have both modes of it. But then unlike Leo, he will not have the Quasar Launcher. Instead, he will have his claw version of the Trans Dagger. So we still don't have Leo's version of the Trans Dagger, but we are going to get Kai's version, which is odd, but I'll take it. I'm happy we're getting the Quasar, or the Trans Dagger. I just wish that we would have gotten Leo's version of it as well, because I just want them all to have him. So, but for the most part, Kai does look really good. I am very thankful he does have his Quasar Sabers, because, like I said, I really want the Lost Galaxy team to all have them. So, Kai, once again, looking great. And then in our surprise final figure of Wave 9 and the final figure revealed during the Fan First Friday livestream today, that was our ZTH Tenga, which is actually a Mighty Morphin Tengu Warrior from Season 3. This was a kind of a surprise. I mean, I know Tenga, a lot of people are thinking, is that going to be a Tengu Warrior? Obviously, yes it is. I think on my very first video covering the Wave 9 codes, I even put a Tengu Warrior in the thumbnail, because that's what people had assumed it would be, and they were all right. So, since it was coded as ZTH, I was personally expecting a cog. I figured it'd be a foot soldier, but I was expecting it to be a cog since it was coded Zeo, but it's a Tengu, which is fine. That's perfectly great. I guarantee you, at the time of this recording, we don't know the case assortment of Wave 9. I'm hoping we'll know it when they go for pre-order, but like I said, I'm recording this before the pre-orders go live, so I'll put that right here, what the case assortments are for these. But I almost guarantee you that the Tengas are going to be one per case, so definitely make sure you pre-order those, especially if you want to army build them. But looking at the actual figure itself, there's a lot of really cool things going on here. So you're going to get the Tengu Warrior eggs that they hatch from, the ones that Rito brought to the moon for Rita in Season 3. That's a really cool accessory that I'm happy that they have. I just think that's a neat thing. They're going to have, looks like that classic lightning wraparound piece that we've had literally in 5 different colors. It looks like we're getting in kind of like a pearl white kind of color, which that's a cool one. I'm happy to have that. I think we almost have it in all the Mighty Morphin colors at this point, scattered between all the different releases, so all for that. And it's also looking like it's going to be a slightly bigger figure than a normal figure. You can actually see in its photo of it in its box, they actually had to turn the head sideways to fit the beak, which is kind of funny. But it looks like it's going to be a little taller than a normal Lightning figure, but then of course a little smaller than a Lightning Collection monster figure. At least that's just kind of what I was getting from the stream. It could be a little bit bigger, smaller. It's kind of hard to tell just, by holding them up on the live stream. So we'd have to wait and see for sure when they come out to how they actually scale. But we saw alongside the effect piece, they're basically going to have effect wings. So it looks like we're going to get like a short wing and a long wing piece for the Tengu Warriors that you can like interswap. So that's pretty cool. If you wanted to buy a couple and have some of them with like longer wings, some of them are shorter wings, you could always, however you want to do it, you can have that. So that's pretty cool, and I'm all for that. So Wave 9, once again, in Space Black, Lost Galaxy Blue, SPD Green, and a Tengu Warrior are going to go for pre-order at 1 p.m. today, which should already be up for pre-order by the time you're watching this video on Pulse, Amazon, all the classic stuff. So that'll be down in the description below. We also don't know when they're releasing at this point in time, although they should be June, maybe July. It'd be one of those two. It should be June, based off of previous Wave releases and what previous websites had already leaked to us. So I'm expecting a June. Once again, I'll put a text up if there is, anything majorly different than what I say there for that. But that is Lightning Collection Wave 9. That was our Fan First Friday reveals. Now, they did not reveal Monsters Wave 2 or Versus Packs Wave 2 or Wave 10 or any of that stuff. The stuff that we already have the codes for, they did not reveal yet. Now, according to that list of listings from January, we are supposed to get Lightning Collection Monsters Wave 2 alongside this Wave 9. So, I don't know. Hopefully they get revealed. Obviously, they would have to get revealed before June then, if that's the case. But they just didn't do it today, which is fine. I'm still happy we got Wave 9. I'm always happy whenever we get anything for Lightning Collection. And once again, I think it was a pretty successful Fan First Friday. There was also really cool reveals related to the Dino Fury Zords. They spent a big chunk of the Fan First Friday talking about those Zords, if you want to pick those up or check that out. But that's all I really have for this week's episode of Lightning Storm. It was basically, of course, just Wave 9 talk, because it's the big, relevant thing happening in the world of the Lightning Collection this week. It's always exciting when we get a new Wave reveal. what do you guys think of this wave? I really like it. I'll be army building a couple Tengu warriors, of course. I love Bridge, so I'm really happy to get Bridge. We're filling out our Lost Galaxy and In Space teams, so that's always great. And yeah, once again, I'm a big fan of this wave. I think waves 8 and 9 have really, just really hit it out of the park. I think they're both really great choices, and the figures turned out pretty great. So, and wave 8 should be releasing here pretty soon. It should be around the corner. There was a bill of lading this past week that had Lightning Collection cases arriving in the US, so I'm going to assume that was wave 8. So we should be seeing that actually out in stores soon. And actually, one of the hosts of the Fan First Friday this past, a couple hours ago, actually had Wave 8 on their shelves behind them. So they have their Wave 8 copies, so we should be getting ours pretty soon as well. So guys, thank you guys so much for watching this week's episode of Lightning Storm. Thank you guys for watching the live stream if you guys did check that one out. And just thank you guys for the continued support here on the series. And of course, you can follow me on Twitter at 2 different places, at Delivering Nature Key or at Lightning Fig PR for strictly Lightning Collection news on that account. And of course, until next time, I'll see you on the next episode of Lightning Storm, where lightning always strikes twice.